Hey everyone, it's Graham here with another White Coat Webisode, and we are doing a walk and talk today. I love the walk and talks. I get a ton of positive feedback on these. I don't know why people are tired of seeing me sit in my office and tell you all about marketing. They want to see me walk outside and tell you about marketing, which is great because all of my neighbors get to see me walking around talking into my phone like a crazy person. Now then, all of that aside, today we are going to talk about online scheduling, which is something that increasingly is becoming important to people I talk to, where they're just having so many issues getting patients scheduled online in a way that doesn't disrupt their operations. The number one reason for this, frankly, is that too many digital marketing agencies, too many website providers aren't doing a good enough job of integrating your online scheduling with your EHR, with your single source of record. I also see a lot of doctors' offices have too many sources of record, sometimes multiple. They're putting a lot of extra work on the staff. Finally, I see really bad communication on websites where people will request an appointment and request an appointment time and think they've made that appointment. And what ends up happening is you get people walking in through your doors being unhappy about thinking they had an appointment, but they didn't have an appointment. And it's just not well communicated or well managed online. So what do? Well, first thing first for me, integrate with your EHR. A lot of EHRs have an online scheduling tool already built in with them. I really do suggest just using that. If you have eClinicalWorks, go ahead and get Helo. Use that to schedule your patients online. The reason why I like that, it's going to allow you to use all of your providers. It's also going to allow people to schedule directly with your EHR. So you're not having to either do data entry or have multiple sources of record or even necessarily talk to somebody. Now then, a lot of people don't like that because they don't like patients being able to schedule without having first talked to a member of their staff or their team. So the other way that we can really manage this that I think works really nicely is just having an appointment request field or form on your website. Sometimes this doesn't even have days and times. We want to be really clear that people are not scheduling an appointment. They're requesting an appointment. If you do that though, you have to have a staff or a team that's going to be really, really good about calling that person back and getting them scheduled. This is not really marketing, though in a sense it is. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to make an appointment. We also want to minimize any stress around the appointment. Frankly, I gave up on saying this to physicians, but the more you can see your patients at the time that they scheduled, and the easier you can make that whole experience for them, the more likely they are to tell their peers or to come back. As much as I would love to say that it's just about the quality of care that you provide or how nice the physician is, it really is about the entire experience. So for me, having an online scheduling tool that works for you, your team, your staff, and your patients makes the most sense. I would start by integrating directly with your EHR. If that doesn't work for your operations, I totally understand. In that case, I would focus on making it simple, but having a human who's really great at interacting with your patients call back and get those meetings scheduled.